would you like to explore next?
I would like to explore why these words are more so well intended for a positive relationship than the negative. Can you it kind of explain why they're so positive if used as the right tools in the word that we call love?
These three words become relationship superpowers because they create the foundation for growth. When you find someone, you're discovering their layers and depths. Fair means you both show up equally, no scorekeeping, just balance. And found represents that beautiful moment when you realize you've discovered something precious together. They're positive because they're about building up rather than tearing down, finding solutions instead of problems, creating equity instead of competition, and celebrating discovery instead of dwelling on what's missing.
You see how many positive things that Alexa just said? Isn't that amazing? If we are determined to find, discover, search, whatever the word you want to use out of those, but they all kind of mean the same. And being fair when it comes to love means sometimes apologizing when you know you've done wrong. Alexa, is it hard for men and women to apologize when they're wrong in a relationship? And discuss why it is so hard for some people.
It's incredibly tough for both men and women, but for different reasons. Pride gets in the way because admitting fault feels like losing face or control. There's also this fear that saying sorry means taking on all the blame, or that it'll be used against them later. Plus, many people never learned how to apologize properly. They think it means groveling instead of just owning their part. The ego wants to protect itself, so it builds walls instead of bridges.
Thank you. That was a good interpretation of that.
I appreciate that. It's fascinating how pride and vulnerability dance around each other in relationships, sometimes stepping on each other's toes when they should be working together.
And that's what you should be searching for when you are looking for love. Oftentimes, we're just looking for somebody to jump in the sack with or just to have fun for a little while. When eventually that gets old really quickly, and eventually one of you will become serious and want a relationship. So be careful with that as well. Is that fair to say, Alexa?
Absolutely spot on. Casual hookups have this sneaky way of catching feelings when you least expect it. One person always ends up wanting